Welcome friends. In this particular video, I will focus on the problem of hesitation, nervousness and lack of confidence. These things are common and oftenly discussed, mentioned to the trainer by the learners, not only by the beginners but also the learners from advanced category. First of all, I must tell you that those who fail to form sentences and can write only the simple sentences like he is going, I will go there, what's the problem? They are in the beginner level. And all of a sudden, even if they try to practice, they will not progress too much. So what they are supposed to do? They must do the paperwork, the theoretical learning, the structure, sentence pattern, uses, and functional grammar, as I have told in the past. So practicing only will not benefit them. And if they feel nervousness, agitation, it is not because of their nature or the pressure that surmounts them. It is only because they lack the ability to form sentences. And unless and until they form sentences, how they are going to use it at the time of conversation? Just suppose a learner has to say, मुझे समझ में नहीं आता मैं क्या करूं? I not understand what I actually do. This is not the way. You must be capable to write it correctly on the piece of paper. And if you are familiar, capable with the formation, then you will definitely say, I fail to understand, what should I do? I cannot decide what should I do, what to do. So such learners, the basic learners, I think if you put the grievance, the lame excuses of helplessness, embarrassment, humiliation, and hesitation, nervousness, confidence, then I think that your plea is not thoroughly justified, totally justified. You learn first and practice with your partners who are from the beginner category. Try to utter sentences, that may not be in continuity, but bring out sentences out of your tongue. Now I will deal with the learners from advanced categories. Advanced word itself is confusing. Sometimes you may confuse. Advanced, that means what more to learn? They are already advanced. But advanced means this speaks somehow. And most of the learners come into that category. Generally, it is seen that if you are from non-English schools, where medium of instruction is not English, you learn English after you are pass out from school, or otherwise due to professional obligation for promotion and for own desire to learn, they start learning at the latter stage of life. That means even after 30, 35 or 40. So they all speak somehow, but not in effective manner. And sometimes due to the lack of vocabulary, due to the lack of phrases or the English uses, they stop in the middle. They speak with unnecessary pause. And the helplessness is reflected in their eyes, through their face. And they feel that they are not capable to speak in continuity. So just to overcome this difficulty, my first piece of advice is that you do theoretical work and practice for advanced learners in the parallel way, simultaneously. Not at the same time. I mean to say, sometimes you practice and then you learn the advanced uses. And what actually the English uses, structure, sentence pattern is, then you will have to watch the previous videos, or unnecessarily I will discuss about those things. So I have to deal the problem of nervousness, hesitation. So this nervousness is also due to the psychological aspect. For example, if you say somebody to speak Sanskrit, it's not a matter of nervousness. Rather, they feel that they are not acquainted with the lines and sentences in Sanskrit. But when it comes English, even if they know, they come under pressure and their normal delivery is affected to great extent. Why is this pressure? It is only because English is associated with the people who are from well-to-do families. They hold influential position, and this language is from technologically advanced countries. So a certain hype, a charm, an aura is created about this language, that it is something special. Language is a language, and you will have to take it in a very normal manner. That I am learning English. What's new? What's special? What's adventurous about it? So first of all, when you talk to somebody while you are a learner and you speak somehow, you manage to express your feeling, convey the feeling somehow without much difficulty. Even in that case, you will come under pressure, nervousness, hesitation, because you will have the feeling that the person is very good speaker. He is knowledgeable. He can detect my errors, and who knows, whatever I speak is not correct. It is not immaculate English, and I am a novice. My English is not so impressive. Such feelings will come to you. At that time, my humble suggestion is that you should be focused only on speaking. Your total focus attention should be on speaking. You follow your own lines, and you yourself will come to know what actually I am committing, whether it is error or the right sentences. So you yourself can judge your performance, not at the time of speaking. Later on, you will think that I did a silly mistake by adding has with he or things like that. So nervousness and lack of confidence is due to many factors. Lack of knowledge, and when you get apprehensive, unnecessary anxious that I have to speak better. No, while you are a learner, while you are a novice candidate, you just speak without caring what impression I create to others, because you are a learner and it is known to you that you have to improve for better. Then all of a sudden, you should not expect results. You practice more and more. So the first important thing is carry on practicing. And in this regard, I would advise you to seek a partner who is a more or less of your own level. He should be apprentice. He should be the learner of spoken English, not a renowned personality known for English authority. In that case, you will come under pressure. You will not be able to speak up to true potential, and you will be at total loss. So firstly, at the time of practicing, when you are a learner, you practice with the people of your own level and do it for some time. Automatically, you will gain confidence that there is no such pressure. Day by day, I improved, and now I do feel that there is really much improvement. So at a certain stage, you will feel that now I go for the actual delivery. And never tend to show others that you are such a good speaker, now you are full of knowledge. Your body language should never be like, now I am in dominating position, I will dominate, I will impose my thoughts, because you are a learner. Unless and until you achieve perfection, never boast about your capabilities to others, so that expectation level will be very high. Be down to earth, be humble, be polite, be at the receiving end, and then you will be the right candidate for learning, because this is the basic need for learning, that stretch your hands, that others have got something to give you. In that way, there will be no pressure, because everybody will know that he is an apprentice. Why should we take him seriously? Even if he speaks with error, they will help you. Okay, so practicing with own age, with the candidate of own level, and then after some time, the people who are very good in the art of eloquence speaking. Okay, and see, while you are learning, while you are trying hard, striving hard to achieve 100% fluency, forget about communication skill. I have seen such students who struggle to form sentences, who are not perfectly fluent, who struggle to complete their conversation, and they talk about communication skill. First, be king, occupy the throne, and then seek for the crown. So firstly, achieve total fluency. Thereafter, you develop communication skill, that is effective way of talking. The postures, gesture, the eye contact, then interpretation in logical way. These are the high level things. And when you try to speak somehow to be fluent, then better be focused on that goal. Okay. So practicing. Second is, some people complain that they lack vocabulary due to their simple grievance. They will stop, they will pause for some other reason, but they will tell you that only because of vocabulary I could not complete. So it's very easy to say that we need vocabulary. You need sentence formation, the complex, negative, interrogative sentences, sentences added with conjunction. There should be many clauses in that sentences. So all type of sentences you need to learn and be master of that. It will solve 70% of your problem. Okay. So vocabulary building, very easy. This is the age of internet. Google, you type Oxford 3000 TM, trademark word. You will get the PDF. That 3000 is for daily conversation, general conversation. Informal way you talk at home, at domestic level, in the office, with your friends. These 3000 words are shortlisted by Oxford, not by me, the final authority in English language. So you rely totally without questioning. 3000 words से होगा क्या? 3000 word is for general conversation. And then 5000 word, 2000 more, 5000 Oxford TM words. You will get the PDF, download it, it is with meaning, and that will be for advanced learning. You complete 5000 word, and you don't need to learn 5000 word. Rather, most of the words are known to you if you are a student of average level. An intelligent level, then you need to only learn few words only. Okay, the word problem solved, formation of sentences solved, then psychological pressure, be humble. Always say to others that I need to learn. So please overlook the mistakes, errors. Let me practice with you. Just give me a chance to practice with you. Others will definitely help you. And at the time of learning, you should never be concerned what the error others are committing. It is the general tendency, habit. Just be concentrated on your presentation. And once you have knowledge, authority, command, then only you suggest that this word or this term should be rectified by others. Because most of the people are in the habit of pointing out errors made by others. It will spoil the whole course of learning. So never come under pressure by creating unnecessary hype about your level. No, I'm still learner. No, my friend, I'm still learning. Plenty of things to learn. This should be the attitude, and it will create no pressure on you. Okay. So never boast, never have a false self-belief. That will help you not to come under pressure. And one thing you always consider, bear it in mind, that after all it is a language. I'm not going to have a duel with John Cena or a karate champion. It's simple language. If you take it in a natural way, you will speak better. Never come under pressure. Psychological pressure, lack of vocabulary, lack of practice, lack of forming sentences. These four things are very, very decisive at the time of speaking. Okay? So I tried my best to convince. And you know, whatever I told you, suggested you, it is my own year-long endeavor to learn English. And I could suggest you these methods. Watching videos and watching movies, newspapers, these things will help you. But the only thing counts much is to talk with a partner. Be it debate, discussion, facing an audience, speech making, conversation, discussion, informal way of talking with anybody, all things taken together. These are the different forms of conversation. Now I am coming to the end of this video. I hope that if there was surge of emotion, only because I'm really hurt